First at 5, we continue remembering Vincent Buddy Cianci. Funeral arrangements are in place tonight for the former Providence mayor.
And here's what we've learned. Cianci will lie in repose for public viewing at the place where he spent over 2 decades, Providence City Hall. Cianci's funeral mass will take place at the Cathedral of Saints Peter and Paul in downtown Providence.
We have team coverage tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen is standing by with more on the governor's about-face on lowering the state flags.
But first, Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell is live in Providence with more details on the funeral plans.
The public viewings at City Hall will be next Saturday and Sunday, February 6th and February 7th. People will be able to pay their respects both days from noon until 6 o'clock. Then the funeral mass will be February 8th at 10 a.m.
Yes.
Before Father Giacomo Capoverde became a priest, he was Buddy Cianci's advance man.
It was not easy keeping up with him.
We hear all of these stories about 2 different sides of Buddy, the charismatic, compassionate man, and then the really tough to get along with man.
Why do you think I went into the seminary and became a priest? It prepared me, though, I'll tell you, for parish life and for dealing with situations that occur during the course of my day.
Over the years, the two stayed in touch. Cianci was always interested in the priest's work at the Immaculate Conception Church in Westerly.
I found like he was always interested and concerned about how I was doing, and especially he was always concerned that I was doing the right thing.
Now, Father Capoverde is preparing to say goodbye to his friend. He tells us he will celebrate Cianci's funeral mass at the Cathedral of Saints Peter and Paul. Bishop Thomas Tobin will preside.
I think it's a very appropriate venue for a mass of the mayor to have it in the center of Providence, the cathedral, the most important parish, the most important church in Providence. To have his funeral there, considering the contributions to Providence that are so evident when you look at his life.
A spokesperson for Mayor Jorge Elorza tells me the city is still working on all of the logistics for both the funeral and the wake with Buddy Cianci's family. Live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
Now remembering Vincent Buddy Cianci. Arrangements are being finalized to bid a final goodbye to Providence's longest-serving mayor.
There's a public visitation at Providence City Hall next weekend, February 6th and 7th. His body will lie in repose in front of the mayor's office from noon to 6 on Saturday and Sunday.
On Monday, February 8th, Father Giacomo Capoverde says a horse-drawn carriage will bring Cianci's remains to the Cathedral of Saints Peter and Paul in Providence. A funeral mass will be held at 10 a.m.
Today, Governor Gina Raimondo reversed her position and ordered flags in Rhode Island to be flown at half-staff. Yesterday, she said she would not lower them because the lowering of the city flags was appropriate, but she had a change of heart after talking to state legislators from the city.
And new at 6, a priest who once worked for Cianci weighs in on the funeral plans. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell joins us now live in the capital city.
Father Capoverde worked for Cianci before he became a priest. He even joked that he became a priest because he worked for Cianci. He said the city and the church are planning a fitting tribute for the former mayor. Father Giacomo Capoverde and Buddy Cianci go way back.
I was his advance man. You know, it was a very exciting job. And then I announced to him that, you know, I wanted to go into the seminary. And he was very proud of that.
Over the years, the two shared a love of Providence and Italian food. They also shared some good jokes.
Buddy loved when I imitated Pacino. Even after I became a priest, when I saw him and we'd be in a crowd, he'd always say to me, imitate Pacino. Wait till you see him imitate Pacino. And so we had a lot of fun.
Now, as Father Capoverde is preparing to celebrate Cianci's funeral mass, he's reflecting on the former mayor's life and legacy.
We've made mistakes in life, all of us, but hopefully people can say that they liked us and that we accomplished something in life. And I think he certainly left his mark in Providence.
Before Cianci is laid to rest, he will lay in state at City Hall, the place he felt so at home.
It will be very emotional for me, but also, I think, very, as I said, appropriate. Well, I think it's an honor for Buddy in his life.
A spokesperson for Mayor Jorge Elorza tells me the city is still working on the logistics for both the wake and the funeral. Live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.